your 19 First Alert forecast. Certified most accurate since 2004.
There really is nothing like listening to music outside.
Yeah.
It's just a different type of energy and environment. And today is a pretty good day to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Listen to some music and then maybe, enjoy the sounds of the birds and some of the nature sounds out there as well. All in all, it's going to be a nice day to spend outside as we are finishing the weekend on a nice note, as temperatures will be pretty much where they were yesterday. In fact, conditions nearly the same. Biggest change today, there'll be some high clouds moving across, but we'll stay dry. So all in all, a very nice day is in store for us. It's been another cool start. Temperatures have been in the 50s to near 60 this morning. They'll rise quickly as we head through midday and then into the afternoon. You can see temperatures leveling out there in the low 80s, especially along the lakeshore where there'll be a lake breeze 5 to 10 miles per hour from the north. Otherwise, areas a little bit further south could reach the mid 80s today, but that is seasonable where we should be for this time of year. Our temperatures right now in the 50s for several spots: Norwalk, Mansfield, Worcester, Akron. How about New Philadelphia at 57 right now? And even in Elyria, we're at 58, as well as in Ashtabula, even cooler in Warren at 55. So definitely some cool temperatures this morning, but it has felt great out there, and it means the humidity is going to stay low for another day. So humidity not a concern. And really through the week ahead, while it may be a bit stickier, we're not looking at any type of crazy tropical humidity like we've seen earlier this summer. First Alert Doppler is quiet. It will stay quiet as we head through the rest of the day today, but you will notice some of those high clouds increasing. Just a series of systems that are lurking nearby with some rain, but not all that close. You can see the nearest showers are either out in Missouri or Wisconsin or even down in Kentucky, but nothing close to our areas, so we are staying dry and very pleasant for yet another day. First Alert Future View, nothing to talk about later today. Temperatures will be in the 80s this afternoon, 60s tonight. More of those clouds tomorrow, maybe limited or at least more filtered sunshine. Now tomorrow you may end up looking at your radar app and seeing some green showing up, maybe looking at the clouds that look threatening at times, but there's still going to be some pretty dry air in place. So at most I'd say we may see a few sprinkles or a light shower passing tomorrow, but not a whole lot going on. You can see here just not a lot showing up on our Future View. Maybe a few light sprinkles or showers in the evening hours. That's 9 p.m. And then on Tuesday, look at the coverage of this. There'll be some showers and storms out there, but very isolated. So not every location is going to get the rain, and that's going to be the case on Wednesday and Thursday as well. Thursday's rain focused mainly in the morning. So all in all, a nice day for baseball again at Progressive Field. We've got temperatures in the 80s this afternoon with the light breeze, and we will keep temperatures in the 80s for the week ahead. Not a big change here from about 80 to 86. It's our temperature range. Scattered storms Wednesday and then Thursday morning, isolated storms on Tuesday, but it looks like we will dry things out with a very nice start to the upcoming weekend.